We welcome all the teachers who are joined here. So we will start exactly by 3:35. And thank you, dear teachers, for your patience. We welcome you all to this session from Techno School. Thank you, dear teachers, for your patience. And we extend another warm and lovely welcome to all the dear teachers, principals, and other educators who joined us in this session with us. And I think many of us are old face, and you know us personally and through our schools, and we thank you all for extending your support and for having joined us in this webinar. And before we start the session, I'll just move on to some general instructions for the day. So this is the agenda for the day that we will be going through. For the convenience and all the dear teachers and others are requested to stay muted throughout the session. And if you do have any technical queries, you can contact our technical support. You can contact the number that is shown on the screen. If you're not able to log in through Zoom, or if you're having any technical difficulties, you can call this number or just drop an email. And teachers who are having difficulty joining in with Zoom can also join in our YouTube link that is provided to you over the mail. So joining in the YouTube is also the same as you can join over here also. So after our session is over, we will have the question and answer session. So you can raise your queries to the host. Any questions or any technical difficulties also, you can raise it to the host. And after the question and answer session, we will be having the announcement of the results for the contest that is conducted. And then we'll have the feedback session. So then, and most of you know Techno School personally as well, and many of you know through these webinars. But for the new lot who have entered here, I'll just give a small intro of who we are and what we are doing through these series of webinars. And so we are Techno School. We are an ICT education provider. We provide ICT curriculum along with a lot of support materials to help students and teachers with the upcoming ICT era, which is changing every day. And we keep our curriculum, everything updated, and help schools to really bridge the technical gap that is always there between the industry and the schools. So our vision as such is to reach a lot of teachers and students and to equip them for the future. So we know the future as well as the which is completely filled with technology and in so many advancements with so many new technologies, AI and other technical stuff coming into the arena. We know we should keep ourselves abreast with all these technologies, and Techno School is giving a helping hand to teachers, especially who are going through this difficult time, so that they can get through this period with all their with the support, with our support, as well as equip the future generation of our lot of students. And we also have started from the year 2005, and we are in 15 years of business till date. And so we have extended our presence across all over India and in the UAE as well. So we are happy to help all these teachers all around the globe, even during this pandemic time with online educations coming in the upfront. So we are also happy to help all the teachers in this regard. So we have also partnered with 800 plus customer schools across the globe, and we are having a lot of happy customers from our end. And apart from this, we also provide a lot of value-added services like workshops and training sessions for our teachers, and we also provide a lot of curriculum and other training sessions and motivational sessions for students to really help them in these times. And Techno School, as a part of these value-added services, is providing these webinars, which we have started from November, as many of you are coming along with us through this journey from November. So we have had included a lot of sessions where it had helped a lot of teachers to get over this pandemic and really equip themselves with a lot of inputs from a wide range of motivational speakers who came from all over the globe. And even this webinar is the 10th webinar in our series of webinars, and we're really happy to have your support all through these webinars. So our vision as such is to reach a maximum number of teachers and really help them and support them through these difficult times of pandemic, and help them that they might equip themselves as well as equip the students to keep themselves abreast and keep themselves equipped for the digitalization and the revolution that is taking place in the field of education. And once again, a gentle reminder for all the participants. There is a feedback session at the end of the session, so that you can send in your feedback, your honest feedback to us, and we will send you digital certificates from our end. And kindly stay muted throughout this session, and we will be yeah, and one important note is that as I had announced earlier, the contest results are also waiting, and I think you're all excited, and most of you who are gathered here must have participated in the previous contest that we had conducted on the 6th of February. It was a current affairs contest, and around 200 teachers had put in a great participation in there, and it was very difficult for us to really evaluate them, because there were a lot of close winners, and I think you're all um, excited to know who the winners are, and there are a lot of vouchers for you as well, gift vouchers, and so we know you are excited, and the winners list will be announced at the end of the session. After the talk, we'll have the winners announced. So please stay with us and stay tuned till the end of this session to get to know the winners as well. So moving on to today's and this is a kind request where you can follow us on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube as well. Do subscribe to our channel in YouTube, and so that you will get to know our latest updates, the upcoming webinars, and even if you had missed out on our previous sessions, you can go back to our channel and you can watch the previous sessions. They are definitely useful for you, and there are a lot of tips and tricks that will definitely give you a hand in your teaching arena. So today's session is to how to conduct online quizzes effectively. So you must have come across these days that the online pattern of education is coming up, and teachers are they are required to keep themselves um, known with all these online tools that they might need to conduct any quiz, a small pop quiz during their class sessions, a small class test that they can easily conduct using these online tools. So I think this session will be definitely helpful for teachers to help themselves to really make their struggles. There are different struggles, because when I see even with my child, there are struggles like in correcting papers for the teachers to literally correct a paper which is handwritten and just taken a scan and then sent back to the teachers. So there are struggles as well in this, but these online quizzes with Google and Microsoft, as you know, are very simple, and it will definitely help you with all those. There are small technical things that you need to know, which the tips and tricks, which will be definitely shared in this session by our guest today. So he will get you through all the details of how to make these online quizzes, and hope this session is definitely useful for you. In this session today will be taken by our technical trainer, Mr. Samuel Martin. So he will be the technical trainer for the day, and he has 10 years plus experience in marketing, customer servicing, and key account management. And he is a Microsoft administrator for Techno School as well, in our partnership with Microsoft. So he'll be handling our sessions today. So we are happy to have him in our midst, and he will take over this session from here. And hope you all teachers will be really benefited from this session. Now I hand over the session to Mr. Samuel Martin, our technical trainer.
Thank you. Thank you, Ronin. Yeah. I think I'm audible now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. So good afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody. This resistance to change, it is everywhere. I mean, we are not the ones who welcome the change very easily. Adapting to something new is definitely challenging thing to us. I just read this small story. Let me start with a cutie story now. There was a monk, there was a guru who had 10, 15 disciples, and they were residing in a forest area. And every day morning, it is the schedule of that particular Gurukulam that every disciple will come together. They will start the day with a meditation, maybe for 30 minutes time. So every day morning, 7 o'clock, everybody will be ready, and Guru will lead that meditation session. So it was going on like that. One day, nobody can do the meditation. There was a lot of disturbance nearby. There was a monkey on the tree. Guru, he cannot tolerate that disturbance from the monkey. So he ordered his disciple, he told them to just catch that monkey and tie it up in the tree nearby. So every day, I mean, next day morning also, that monkey came. So they caught that monkey, they tied it up on the nearby tree, and the meditation timing was very good. Peacefully it was going. At the end of the meditation, they will just allow the monkey to go on its own. So the very next day also it happened, and it passed on like week time, 10 days, 15 days time. And now it has become a practice for the monkey also to come by 7 o'clock. Automatically it will come near the tree and show its hands. They will tie it on the tree. And time passed on. It took 1 year, 2 year. Every time this has become a happening. That Guru, he passed away. He died and he passed away. Another new Guru came. And it's been like 5, 6 years time now. And these gurus asked the disciples to come and asked for a meditation session. Everybody came together. But now They were all searching for the monkey. They couldn't find the monkey. That also died. Now they were going out to hunt for a monkey. They have to bring in a new monkey to tie it on the tree so that they can do the meditation. Unfortunately, we also somehow allowed us to become like that. I mean, we can't work in a new way. I mean, I can't go to nearby railway station in a new way. I'll go, my vehicle itself will go in the same path. I'll come back in the same route. Even if there is a distraction, there is an obstacle, I will just wait there. I will wait for the signal to become green and then only I'll move. That's how our, human psychology works. But either you have to change, otherwise the environment will push you to change yourself. I mean, there is no other go. If you are stagnant, then you are not growing. If you are not growing, you are not updated, you will be left out. Maybe it's not something applicable to the teachers, I'm not sure. But when it comes to any other industry, any other professional, it will be like that. So it is inevitable for the teachers also to embrace the change, to learn new things. So today's topic is to conduct online exams, online quizzes, online forms. I'm sure many of you are using these tools. I mean, it's been like more than 1 year that you are using. You are very well versed about these tools. More than more than techno school people, teachers, you are using it every day. I'm right. So we'll do a quick survey here. I have a poll. Before going to the poll, so let me see your text on my inbox. If you are typing something, that will come only to me, only to the host. Can I see your text, like you are using online tools or no? Just type yes or no in the text box. Let's have some participation. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Many of us are using the online tool. Correct. If there is anyone who is saying, I don't use online tools to conduct quiz, to conduct, yeah. So many of us are using the online tools. Yes, thank you. Yeah, from Bangalore, ma'am has, I am in touch with many of teachers. So I am the one who is sending the communications about different webinars. So it's very good to see many names. I know you all by names only. I don't know in person. Okay, very good. So today's session will be very much useful to those who are not using it, and definitely it will be useful to those who are using it, because there are some tricks, some tips, and some advanced things also in today's session. Okay, let's see. So we'll go to the poll now. Yeah. Okay, please answer this poll. Which forms do you use for online quiz? There are many forms that we can use. Yeah. So today we will be touching upon two top tools. Okay. So 87%, more than 80% people are using Google Forms. That's very good. Few people are using Mentimeter, Testmos, in other forms also there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. We got some 80 responses. Okay. So we are ending the poll here. Okay. So the first 5 to 10 minutes will be on the basics. We will see how to create an online form. And then the next 10 minutes will be on some tips, some advanced things, linking this to a website or a site if you have, or embed this to a web page, and other the advanced formats. Okay, let's start with basic things. Yeah. So can you see my screen now? Okay. So I have opened Gmail account. Okay. You don't read my mail. I'm just showing my Gmail. The reason is, if to use a Google form, you should have a Gmail account. To use a Microsoft form, you should get the Microsoft license. So first we'll touch upon Google Forms and then we'll go to Microsoft Forms also. So you should have a Gmail account. Then once you have a Gmail account, you will see a 9 dots here. That's very much used to us. You go to Google Drive. So when you open Google Drive, you will see, yeah, if you are clicking on the new, you will see Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Forms. You open up a Google form and just select a blank form. Otherwise, you can just type forms.google.com also. You will get a Google form. So first, so there are two tabs here, questions and responses. See, Google form or a Microsoft form, you can use it to conduct your daily test, maybe unit test. It's not, just don't think like it's once in a while, maybe only at the year end or monthly tests only you should conduct. You are just finishing up a lesson. You want to know whether students have understood because you are not meeting them personally, or maybe the time is very limited. You just float a quiz at the end of the day, or even at the end of the session also. It takes just 10 minutes of your time to create a quiz or a small form. Okay, so we are now going to create a small test here. So I'm going to just name this as a daily test. It becomes automatically, the naming, everything will be taken care by Google engine. So conducted on, you name it well so that referring at the later stage will be very easy for you. Okay. So at the right hand side, you will see add question, import questions, and then at the end, you will see add section also. So it's just like designing your own question paper. There are different sections you want to add. You can do that here. So first, let's see how to add a question in our question paper. This is like a question paper. You are setting up a question paper. Now you are, here you are allowed to have many number of answer responses, response types. First, say you are first collecting the personal information. Okay. So you are asking your name. So for the response, you can select from different types like short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down. Even you can ask them to upload a file, like they have handwritten a file or they have a resume that they want to upload, that they can do it here. And then ranking scales, rating scales, everything is there. So now it will be a short answer. And this is uh, I mean, this is very important thing. Everybody should fill in this question. Then you make it as compulsory by clicking on the required. At the right bottom, you will see something like required. You just toggle that button. It will become a compulsory question that the respondent has to respond now. So now you move on to the second question. You just click the duplicate at the bottom, because this will become another personal question now. Your email ID. Okay, now I am going to collect email ID here. This becomes compulsory question. Automatically, it is selected by the Google. Now the answer will be a short answer. Now I am going to validate this answer. Like there are 3 dots at the bottom, right? When you are selecting it, you will see response validation. When you click that, you can see many validations. You just select text, and that contains at the rate of any email ID will not be valid if there is this particular at the rate of symbol. So you are validating that answer. So whenever somebody is keying in, this particular symbol has to be included. Otherwise, that has to throw a error like please enter a valid email ID. Okay. So now I am done. So I am now adding another section here. Okay. Now I am not adding a question. I am adding a section altogether. So there I am just like multiple choice questions. So now I am adding a question to the section, second section. Okay. I'll tell you why it is important to have different sections. Okay. So first question, maybe name our national animal. So now automatically, I mean, you have to change it, whether it should be a multiple choice or it's a short answer. Being a MCQ section, we give different choices to the respondents. Quickly, we'll brush up the basics now. Okay. So now I have done. Okay. This is mandatory question. Mandatory question, or they can fill if they know the answer. That depends upon the question setter. Usually, it should not be given as a mandatory question, because if there are say 50 questions, if they are missing up 2-3 questions, they cannot submit the form. So only the personal details are the important things. You make it as compulsory. Okay. So I'm going to the second question. Okay. So I'm giving some more options here. So now you can shuffle these choices automatically. There is a option called shuffle option order. So for each and every respondent, this will be different. Maybe the first choice, option 1, will be at the third position. It will be shuffled in the order for every individual. So that you can do. Otherwise, you want to change it on you, I mean, by yourself, you can do that just by clicking on the 6 dots at the left corner. You can just move the options also. Okay. So now we are adding another one section, like I'll name it as short answers or whatever. So here I am adding a question. Write something about, or write 2 lines about national tree. Okay. So you decide if it is going to be a paragraph or a short answer. Accordingly, the answer space will write on a paper and ask them to upload that same image as an answer. For that, you have to select file upload. Okay. So similarly, you have checkboxes and drop down also. So for multiple choice, you can give checkboxes. Maybe for a same question, there are more than one answers. For that time, you have to just give a checkbox as an option. Or drop down list. You want to make them select from the list of choices. So for that, you have to give drop down as a question type. Okay. So majorly, this is about setting up a question paper, questions, like, okay. Now the important thing is, more than setting up a question, how you are going to get the responses, how you are going to save those responses, how you will give award marks to them. So that is very important. Okay. So on a question, you want to change the theme, you want to make it more attractive, that you can do it here by selecting on the palette. I mean, there is a something called customized theme. When you select that, it will throw you color options. You can add more colors or more themes also by choosing some image that you have, maybe logo of your school or any other image. Okay. Okay. So font styles also you can change. Whatever, all these customizations are highly possible here. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the responses. Okay, responses at the top. You are seeing questions and responses. Okay, now you have to select between this dog link button. No accepting responses, accepting responses. Okay, when you select that, then if you have shared this question to somebody, when they are giving responses, it will allow them to give responses. Okay, so first thing, you have to create a spreadsheet. This is our answer sheet wherein all the answers will be saved. So you want to create a new spreadsheet, or either maybe you will have existing spreadsheet saved to your Google Drive. So that you can select. Now we are here creating a new spreadsheet. Okay, that will automatically with the name daily test responses. So don't worry, as you have logged in through your Gmail ID, automatically this answer sheet will be in your Google Drive. Yeah. So here you can see the Google Drive with all the answer sheets also. So whatever we have asked as a question, you can see at the as headers. So how many ever number of answers, that will be here along with timestamp, what time they have answered, their name, email ID, everything will be there. Okay. So yeah. So now I want to give a preview how it will look like. That also I can see here. Yeah. So as I have mentioned it in 2-3 sections, it will give me like next or previous one only when these are required questions. So I have to fill in answers here. I mean the responses preview page. So I'm filling up some random answers. So it's going to the second page. That is the first section of the questions. So I'm selecting the answers. I'm going to next. So I'm submitting the answer here. When I submit the answer, okay, so you can control whether one user has to submit only one response or they can submit multiple responses. All those things you can control, that we will discuss. Like here, you can see the response in the real time. So one good part about Google Forms is that in parallel, any number of answers can be given. So you can lively, you can watch all these answers. So we have seen thousands of responses from you teachers and in other surveys also. So that's very important thing. You can real time see the responses. So question wise analysis also you can see. Like first question, how many people have responded it, and all those analysis you can see. Individual wise response, question wise response. The summary you can view. Okay. Yeah. So there are some choices. When you click these three dots at the top right, you will see select response destination. When you select that, okay, it will ask you to whether you want to share that on the existing spreadsheet or a new spreadsheet that we have seen already. Second thing, you can unlink the form. There is a answer form, the spreadsheet that you are getting. You want to unlink the form. The test, everything is over. You don't want people to fill in more, and that's I mean, officially final answer sheet. Then you have to unlink this form. You can download the responses in CSV format. Next to unlink form, you are seeing something called download responses. So all those things will be locally downloaded that you can use as it is in CSV format. You can use it to upload in some other software, or for your official purpose, you can download and keep it and print all responses. That also you can do from here. Okay. So now the earlier test, everything is over. You want to conduct it fresh for another section of students, or this is for some other time, you can select delete all responses. You don't want to have those responses stored up. You want to delete all those responses. From here, that will be deleted, but in the spreadsheet, that will be stored and you can have it safely. So these are some important things that you have to use. I mean, be an administrator more than a teacher. You have to own your own online forms. Yeah. So the next important thing is doing some other setting changes also. When you select the settings that is at the right top, you will see like you have to mandatorily collect email address. Okay, this particular function is interesting thing. You want to send a response to the email IDs that you are receiving. When a student is filling up the form or the quiz, he want to see the response through his mail ID. That we can do that and limit it to one response. I mean, I don't want a same student to fill up multiple responses. That you can limit it here. But only thing is they have to sign in. Google form can be filled up by anyone, maybe with or without Gmail ID. But if you want to control all those things, they have to log in using their Gmail ID. So otherwise, you cannot use this function, limit to one response. Okay. And you can allow the respondents to edit the submission after clicking the submit button. That you can do. It will be needed in some places like admission form filling or something. They want to do some editing that they can do, but not in a test environment. And they can see their text responses once they are finished with their filling. So that you can do it by clicking on this summary button, see summary charts and text responses. So these are some general settings. And then the presentation. So you want to shuffle the question order for each and every student. Like maybe they will be sitting nearer to them. People are in home. We don't know much. Control is not there. So you can shuffle the question order. Okay. So you at the end of the submission, you want to make them submit one more time. That link also you that in some situation that will be required. So the another thing is the third setting is quizzes. Make this as a quiz. Okay, you have created a form. Okay, so you want to assign some marks to each and every question. See, when you are giving multiple choice question or directly, even if it is a short answer, this three letters will be the answer. In those cases, you need not correct it manually. You give point values to these questions, automatically it will be graded. So for that, you have to make it as in the settings, you make this as a quiz. Then you set whether you want to award the mark immediately after each submission or later during your manual review, during your manual paper correction, you will award mark. That you can set up here. Okay. When it is a multiple choice question, automatically marks will be awarded. So immediately after submission, you can get the marks stored in your spreadsheet. And these are some more interesting settings. Respondents can see missed questions, like you are not giving some questions as mandatory questions. Out of 20, they have answered only 15 questions. At the end of the test, they want to see whether it will be, I have completed all the questions. They can just do that. When you are just ticking this checkbox, missed questions. Okay. Respondents can see correct answers. So when you are clicking this correct answer, you have to choose which one is correct answer. So that setting we are doing here. And point value, maybe for each question it is 1 mark or 5 mark. That you can make the setting here. So after finishing this you are clicking save. Okay, now again you are going to the questions. Yeah, so now you will be seeing something here called answer key and 0 point. So when you are going to the multiple choice section here, yeah, when you select that, you will see answer key and points. So this is the right answer. Yeah. So for the correct answer, you can give a feedback. For the incorrect answer also, you can give a feedback when they are filling up the answer. Yeah. So you will mark this the right answer as the green tick with a green tick and give mark points to that one. So when you are done with that, yeah. So automatically it will be graded. When there is a response, automatically that will be corrected, whether it's a right answer or wrong answer. If there is a wrong answer, you can give a feedback. This is not the right answer. The answer is tiger. That feedback also you can give. Okay. So this is about the settings tab. And after you create the questions, you have to float it to the students or to the respondents. That you can do by clicking the send button at the right top. So mandatorily you want to collect email address when they are responding, that you can set up here. And then it becomes a link also. So you are seeing something here. So this is a link. Now you copy this link and paste it through your, you send it through your WhatsApp also. Just by clicking on that link, people can start answering the questions. And you want to embed this, you can get it as a HTML tag here. You can embed this in your website also. Yeah. So you want to give a shortened URL, that also you can do. So maybe the regular link seems to be very long. You want to shorten it and share it in your WhatsApp sharing or through your email. That also you can do it here. Okay. So this is about sending the quiz or the form, floating it out to the respondents. Yeah. And yeah, so you can add collaborators. You are making the question and you are seeing you want to collaborate it with another colleague or to the head of the department. That also you can do it. They alone only will see the question setting page. So that you can do by clicking the add collaborators. Okay, through an email ID that you can share. Yeah. So majorly, Google Forms is the majorly used online tool. Quickly, we'll see about Microsoft Forms also. Okay. So you are seeing Microsoft Forms. For that, you have to get a Microsoft license. Once you get a Microsoft license, you will see, you will be given with a lot of features like Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, OneNote, everything. We are selecting Microsoft Forms here. Once you select the Microsoft Forms, yeah, you will you have to select a new quiz, new form will be opened up. There also things are almost similar. Here the analysis and correcting the answers, everything will be very simple compared to Google Forms. Time to complete many surveys you can see in Microsoft Forms. Otherwise, things are almost same. Just like Google Forms, you have choice based questions, text, rating, date. You want to get the response just as a date, that you can do, and many more options also there. So here it's you can control here itself whether it's a single answer or multiple answers will be there. It's a required mandatory question, or they can skip that question if they don't know. All those things you can see here. And awarding points, there in Google Form, we are seeing it separately. Here, while setting up the question itself, you can fix the points for each and every question. Yeah. So preview, you can see mobile, how it look like, in computer, how it look like. So it's almost similar. Some additional features are there in Microsoft Office, and you can incorporate this with Microsoft. Microsoft SharePoint. Data will be stored securely. So all those features are here also. Yeah. Okay. So the important thing is you have to do in a computer, on a laptop or a personal computer, so that the question setting will be very easy. Otherwise also you can do the question setting on a mobile phone. For that you have to install Forms app that supports Forms app supports Google Forms also. And there are some other good forms available in the market as you can use that in mobile phone like Zogo Forms. Zogo Forms is majorly used to collect data, but you can set questions also. That's a very nice app, Zogo Forms. You can download that app from Play Store that you can use. And there are many third-party apps. Teachers are using that. But anyway, my humble request is whomever not using or hesitating to use online forms, that's going to be the norm of the future. So let's just learn how to use online forms. Google Forms is very simple. If you are having Microsoft Forms, that's more secured and that has more additional features also. So to use Gmail, nobody needs, a license. Just you need a Gmail ID. So let's use these apps and let's do the education in a better way. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Samuel Martin, for the wonderful session that we had. I think it is really mind-opening for each one of us. Like when we see Google Forms and Microsoft Forms, it's very simple. You just need to go into your Gmail account and just open a blank form and simply fill in a small pop quiz will be ready in, I think, maximum 5 to 7 minutes, and you can just send it across to your students and you can try it. I think definitely children above class 3 can definitely make use of all these, and I think teachers have got a really good insight about this. And for teachers who are already using it, I think there were a lot of tips that he had shared about adding collaborators, and many things were new to me as well. So I think it was really beneficial for all of you, dear teachers. And there was a few requests about sharing the quiz link. Vanita ma'am and one more ma'am, they've asked about sharing the quiz link. I think they want the quiz link of what the form that you had created now, sir. So can you just share if they want?
Yes.
Yeah. So it will be on your chat box, ma'am, if you just want to have a look. So even if you have any doubts, this sessions video will definitely be there in our YouTube channel as well. So you can go back and then watch the entire session, and you can clear all your doubts. Any queries also, you can post it to us. We are ready and happy to help you in all this regard. So now we will be moving to the question and answer session. So if you have any questions regarding this session, so please post it in the chat box, and you can address it to the host. So your any doubts, anything at all regarding forms or any other quiz or any other medium that you are using to handle your quizzes, you can ping us your doubts here.
Same time, if there is a need to configure Microsoft Teams for you or Google Classroom for you, that assistance also we can do if there is that, if at all any need for you. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So are there any doubts, teachers?
Everybody is eagerly waiting for the next session. That is on the winner announcement. Let's go to that session.
Yeah, 1 minute. So I'll just share my screen in a minute. So teachers, we are, I think you can see my screen. So we are moving to this announcing of the winners, and you're all excited, I guess. And this is, we are also very happy to have such a great participation and from your end. And we didn't even expect this winning thing could be very close. Actually, there were many winners who got all the answers right. and we had a tough time really judging and making the winner. But we have clear-cut winners as well, because the fastest and all correct are the winners who will be prioritized first. And so based on that, we have selected 10 winners for the contest, which was for people who don't know, the contest was conducted on 6th Feb. So we selected, it was on current affairs. We have 10 winners right now. And so I'll be announcing the winners from the 10th place onwards. Yeah, whoever is ready to know the results, please type you're excited or you type yes in your chat box. So and the winners, I'll start from place 10 now. Is Miss Shrisha from Paradise Residential School, Bangalore. 10th place is bagged by Miss Shrisha, Paradise Residential School, Bangalore. So she will be getting an Amazon gift voucher from us. And we congratulate you, ma'am, on your win. So she bags the 10th place. So we'll have a big round of applause for her as well. And now I'll go to the winner, the 9th place winner is Mr. Magesh from Subaya Central School, Tirupur. So he bags the 9th place, and he also wins a gift voucher from Amazon. So next I'll be announcing place 8. The 8th place is Miss Padmavati K from SFS Academy, Electronic City, Bangalore. So we congratulate you, ma'am, as well. So she bags the 8th place, and she will also be getting an Amazon gift voucher from us. So all these Amazon vouchers will be as gift cards, which will be mailed to your email IDs. So you need not worry about whatever is that. We will call you over phone, and we will guide you about how you can use these vouchers if you are not aware of them. And I'll move on to the list now. So the 7th place, place is bagged by Ms. Sukita Gunasegaran from PS Higher Secondary School, Chennai. So she also gets an Amazon voucher from us, and congratulations, ma'am. And now we'll go to the 6th place. 6th place is bagged by Ms. S. Jayanti from Oxford Matriculation High Secondary School. Congratulations, ma'am. And she also bags an Amazon gift voucher from us. The 5th place is bagged by Ms. Asha Hari from Bethel Matriculation High Secondary School, Chennai. And congratulations, ma'am. And she also gets an Amazon voucher from us. Now I'll move on to the 4th place, and for place 4, it's Mr. Baskaran A from Good Samaritan High Secondary School, Mayiladuthurai. So congratulations, sir. You have bagged the 4th prize. From place 4 onwards, we have an Amazon gift voucher and some exciting goodies from Techno School as well. So congratulations once again, sir. And moving on to the 3rd place. 3rd place is bagged by Miss Veena M from SJR Kinkari Public School, Kinkari Satellite Town, Bangalore. So she bags the 3rd place, and place 3 wins an Amazon gift voucher and a lot of goodies from Techno School side. And moving on to the 2nd place. 2nd place is bagged by Miss Vimala TV, SFA Academy, Electronic City. Very hearty congratulations from us, ma'am. And she's bagged the 2nd prize, and she will get a voucher from Amazon and goodies from Techno School as well. Congrats, ma'am. And the top winner, who was the quickest and who got all the questions right, the 1st place, and this 1st place is bagged by Miss Deepa MB from Seshadripuram Public School, Bangalore. So she bags the 1st prize, and we are very happy to congratulate her through this medium. So she wins an Amazon gift voucher from us and a lot of goodies and surprise gifts from Techno School as well. Very hearty congratulations, Deepa ma'am from Seshadripuram Public School, Bangalore. And that's the end of our winners list. And for all the winners over there, we have your contact number, we have your email IDs. So we will have our executives to call over you to guide you to how to use the Amazon gift cards. And these gift cards will be mailed to you as well. So you can add the balance or the gift to your Amazon balance, and you can proceed that way. And you will definitely be guided if at all you are you're not able to get through all these technicals. People will call you and help you out in this regard. And congratulations to all the 10 winners who bagged these prizes. And I want to extend my congratulations to all the others as well. And there were a lot of participation who came very close, and they also did their best. And we thank you all for your participation, and we look forward for your participation in our upcoming webinars and in the contest that we will be holding in the future as well. And thank you once again, all the dear ones. And now we will be moving on to the feedback time. We want to, all the dear teachers, we want to hear your honest feedback. So because we've been doing this webinar since November, and many of you are a part of our journey as well. So key in your honest feedback, and we really appreciate your feedback because we take time to read them. And like whatever sessions you want in the future or any corrections from our end, both positive, negative, and your honest feedback is always welcome. And for all the support that you've given over the past months, and we're very thankful for that. And I think the link will be there in the chat box now. So definitely, please click on the link and fill in the form and submit to us. And please enter your email IDs correctly, because based on that, we can definitely send you a digital certificate, which will be mailed to you exactly to the same ID that you are specifying in the form. So please take time. We'll have another 5 minutes for this feedback session. So key in your feedback, and we welcome and we'd love to hear from you about our sessions and about how you really benefited from these sessions. And we'll take 5 minutes for this one. Teachers, you can follow us on YouTube as well, and our YouTube channel's link will be posted in the chat box so that you can be updated about our upcoming webinars and the future sessions which will be held. Any contest, in a sense, will be definitely informed to you. And moreover, the social media handles about Facebook, Instagram, others are there in the description box of the of our YouTube channel. So you can go there, and other social media links will be available there. Please do click on them and follow us on Facebook. So you will be updated about the future events that are happening around us. And hope you're all filling up the feedback form. The feedback form's link is also there in the chat box. Our YouTube link, channel's link is also there in the chat box. Please do subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media handles are there in the YouTube channel's description box itself. So you can find it out there. And as there was a query regarding the participation certificates for the contest, the quiz that was conducted on the 6th of February, for all those who had completed the quiz within the 15-minute time interval will be mailed a participation certificate from our end to the mail IDs that you have given to us. So by this week, we will be sending you the participation certificate for the quiz as well. And for this session also, if you had participated in this session also, we will be sending a participation certificate for this session. And for the quiz, exactly to be specific, for those who have completed within the 15-minute time interval, only be receiving a participation certificate. And for the winners, as we have announced earlier,